Paper training is almost certainly the most commonly used method of house training in the world, with many people using it exclusively as the only method they use. Traditionally, paper training is training your puppy to eliminate on old newspapers placed in an area set aside as a bathroom spot for your puppy. Before we move on with this video, you need to grab the free Dog Training Secrets Guide, in which I have disclosed the deepest dog training secrets that professional dog trainers don't want you to know about. These training secrets would help you have a well-behaved, super intelligent, smart and obedient dog without spending hours in training him, her. Link to the free Secret Training Technique Guide is in the description below. Exclamation mark. Nowadays, many people use specially made puppy pads, litter trays and even fake grass or sod boxes in place of newspaper, but the method is still the same. The idea is a puppy gets used to toileting on paper and stops going in places that they shouldn't, and the paper absorbs and holds the urine and feces, making it easier to clean up. How to paper train a puppy in 6 easy steps. Step 1. You want to decide on a place for your puppy's bathroom spot. Choose a relatively small area where you can easily confine your puppy with a baby gate, or set up an X-pen or puppy playpen. When choosing a room, opt for one with a hardwood, tiled or linoleum floor that's easily cleaned and will not soak up urine in case of accidents. Avoid carpeted areas, as a puppy will prefer to toilet there with softness under their feet and not on the paper. A kitchen, bathroom or laundry room is ideal. If using an X-pen or playpen, lay a plastic tarpaulin sheet underneath to give a non-porous and easily cleaned surface to protect the floor underneath. Step 2. Cover the entire room or area with newspaper or puppy pads if you're using them, and set up your puppy's bed, water bowl and a few toys at one end of the room. Then bring your puppy into the area. With the area covered, they simply must eliminate on paper and simply cannot miss. This forms the idea in your puppy's mind that they can and must eliminate on paper. Step 3. Don't leave dirty paper down long. Try to clean it as soon as it's dirtied, because you want your puppy getting used to a clean place, and no dog wants to spend time close to lots of their own waste. But when cleaning, keep a piece of the previously dirtied paper and use it to encourage eliminating in the spot you want. Puppies like to eliminate where they've been before. Where they can smell a spot they've previously been, they're drawn to that spot to eliminate again. This is why it's so important to avoid accidents, and why thoroughly cleaning stains and odors is so important to avoid repeat performances. With paper training, you use this in your favor by keeping some old soiled paper, and placing it in the area you would like your puppy to eliminate. Step 4. After a few days of following Step 3, you should find that your puppy begins to eliminate close to that one area and the rest of the paper starts to stay clean. Now you can slowly start to cut down on the area that's covered. Start by removing a third of the paper that sits under the area of your puppy's bed and water. Puppies have a natural instinct to potty away from their bed and water supply, so they will naturally gravitate toward the paper-covered end of the room. You'll want to watch your puppy though, and if they try to toilet in an area that isn't covered by paper, you must intervene and redirect them onto the paper and praise them when they do relieve themselves there. Anytime they do eliminate on the paper without any of your help, you also want to praise them heavily. This rewards and encourages pottying on the paper. After just a few days of this, your puppy will quickly learn that they should only use the paper as a bathroom. Step 5. As long as your puppy is regularly pottying on the paper, you should now begin to gradually, day by day, sheet by sheet, reduce the total area that the paper covers. Remove the paper that is closest to your puppy's bed and water area, leaving the paper covering the area farthest away. If your puppy eliminates off the paper, you may have to go back a couple of steps and increase the area covered once more. This is quite normal, but usually means you went too fast. Step 6. Once you've reduced the area papered to just a couple of sheets, you can now start to move the paper over to the final place you've chosen as your puppy's bathroom spot. For most this will be outside, but for some it will be inside. Move the paper slowly, a little each day. Your puppy should keep going on the paper. If they make a mistake off the paper, most likely where some paper used to be, then either that area hasn't been clean of odor from an earlier accident or you've gone too fast. Go back a couple of steps and then progress more slowly going forward. If your puppy's chosen bathroom spot is inside, eventually the paper will be where you want them to go and your job is done. If outside, move the paper along a wall each day, toward the exit. And in the meantime, have some paper outside that you encourage your puppy to eliminate onto. Eventually, the paper will be right beside the exit. When your puppy moves to potty on the inside paper, take puppy outside to use the paper. And eventually just completely remove all the indoor paper and your puppy will want to go outside. Though you will have to watch your puppy intently a few days to make sure they do get outside. Further tips for paper training. Choose for your puppy's living space a room with a hard, non-porous floor such as tiled or linoleum. This way, anything that misses or soaks through the paper is easy to clean. If such a room isn't possible, use an X-pen and place a tarpaulin sheet underneath the pen to protect your carpets. Always start by covering the entire area where your puppy spends time, this way they will always start eliminating on paper, they have no choice. This gets them used to the idea as quickly as possible. Clean your puppy's area regularly, daily at minimum, usually more. Although dogs like to toilet where they can detect by scent that they've been before, they also only go in a spot that's relatively clean. If you leave it filthy, they will start a new bathroom spot. When you clean, keep a sheet of the soiled paper and lay it in the area you want your puppy to use. Not a filthy, dripping piece, but a piece that has at least some odor to it. The smell encourages your puppy to go in that spot again, so this helps the process massively. Don't get disheartened if you make good progress then your puppy seems to go backwards. No house training method is straightforward, there's always ups and downs, 2 steps forwards, 1 step back. Just stick with your program and you'll get there eventually. Do you want to have a well-behaved, obedient and calm pet dog without spending hours in training him? Check out the first link in the description and download the Secret Training Technique Guide absolutely free. It is available for free only for a limited period of time. Thanks for watching the video. Comment below if you liked the video. Please subscribe to the Little Paws Training channel if you are serious about training and grooming your dog. Also, join our Facebook group where you get all the solutions to your daily doggy problems.